Hi guys, so today I'm going to be making some M&M chewy sugar cookies. I found the recipe on Pinterest and I thought it would be a good idea because I have M&Ms left over from the Rice Krispies I made, so I thought I could use them again and make another fun Valentine's Day treat. So let's go ahead and get started. For this recipe you will need some all-purpose flour, some salt, vanilla extract, baking powder, sugar, 1 egg, some vegetable oil, some milk, some baking soda, a little bit of cream cheese, some unsalted butter, and of course M&Ms. The first thing we're going to do is get one medium bowl and in it put 2 1/4 cups of flour. One teaspoon of the baking powder, ½ a teaspoon of baking soda, and ½ a teaspoon of salt. Then we're going to mix that all together. And set that bowl aside. The next thing I'm going to do is melt my butter. This is 6 tablespoons of butter and they want it entirely melted and still warm. So I'm going to stick this in the microwave and then keep going with my recipe. Alright, so now we've gotten a big bowl out. So in this big bowl, we're going to put 1½ cups of sugar. There. And 2 ounces of cream cheese, kind of roughly chopped up. Next, we're going to pour the melted butter over this mixture. And whisk it all together. And it says it's okay if it's not smooth. Next, we're going to put in 1/3 a cup of vegetable oil. And 1 egg. And then we're going to whisk it together a little bit more. Going to add 1 tablespoon of milk, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And then we're going to whisk it until it's smooth. That we're going to do is stir in the dry ingredients. I'm just going to put a little bit in and fold it all up into the wet ingredients. Alright, when you have sort of incorporated the dry ingredients, but not completely because you don't want to overmix this dough, it's time to add some of the M&Ms. So we're just going to add 3 1/4 cups of M&Ms at this point. All right, and now we're gonna stir this all together. All right, I have put some of the cookies on this baking sheet, and I'm gonna go ahead and bake them at 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. Oh, and I just decided to sprinkle some red sugar on top. So there they are. I'm gonna go ahead and stick them in the oven. All right, these cookies are huge. So anyway, I'm going to just press in a few more M&Ms on top. They say to do it right after they come out of the oven, otherwise they will crack, which you can see, like already these M&Ms cracked a little bit. So I'm just gonna press some in on top. I'm just gonna go ahead and continue doing this on all of the cookies. So this is what the finished cookies look like. And there's still plenty more dough to make another batch. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up making these cookies. So I'm trying one, and these are really delicious. They really are very chewy in the center, but they're still just, they're not like floppy or anything, but they're just nice and chewy. And they look beautiful.